How was recording Taunt? The music video, that was a lot of fun. George not found, he said to me, we were on call together, we were just hanging out, and he said to me how he really wanted to be in a music video. And I was like, okay. Okay, baby, let's get you in a music video. So I was like, do you want to come? I said to him, do you want to come down to Brighton and be in the music video? And he was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, I do, I do, but I think I'm busy that day. And I was like, George, you gotta make time. You gotta make time, George. And he was, and so every day up until the date that he was meant to come down, I checked in with him. I was like, are you coming, George? Are you coming, George? Every day. And then finally he caves in and he comes down, and on the day he comes down, it is raining, it is cold, it is dark. The original music video was supposed to be me running through a field in Hove, and George Not Found runs next to me and slaps shaving cream on my face and like moisturizer all over my face while we're running. That was going to be the music video, but it was too rainy and cold. So I said like, well, there's a subject. The song has a subject, right? There is a character. So do you want to just sit there? Giro, thank you for the 5 to the subs. Do you want to just sit there and we'll all just go nuts around you? And you can be the character in this story, you know. And he was like, yeah. Oh, and something someone always says to me, Voxy, so thank you for the 5. Something some people I always see in the chat, right? People are always saying, I bet this took a ton of takes because George was laughing. Chat? He did it in one take. He stayed completely still, flat face, for one take, and it was done. We whacked it out in 30 minutes, and then we had a Domino's pizza. A legend, I know. Breezy, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. What a legend! It was mental. It was like we did it, and like I'd keep walking back and like checking the footage, and like we had like a couple other people behind the camera. It wasn't just me, obviously, operating the camera, and like everyone was losing their minds at how funny it was, because you got to bear in mind, guys, it was silent in that room. We didn't have music. Obviously, we weren't playing the instruments that was put in the editing. So we were just hopping around in near silence, like just with it. We had the beats like playing into our ears, and we were just hopping around in silence. And George stayed, and we were just like twiddling his hair, and like I was like resting his chin on my hand, and he was just completely flat faced, like the entire duration. What a legend. Emerson Mary, thank you for the 8 gifted subs. 8, weird number, I've never seen that, but thank you. Chris Me Quick, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Wow, you guys are really making my one stream a month worthwhile, aren't you? Please don't subscribe or gift subs if you're expecting me to go live more. Oh, another thing before we get into the fun with the guys. Keita, I'm in a good mood, by the way. It's been I've had a good time. I'm so creatively exhausted. On the last day in the Isle of Wight, I was like we were in the car back today, and none of us said a word. We sat in complete silence. We were just so mentally exhausted the entire journey back. Joe slept in the back seat. He leant on all the guitars and fell asleep. And Mark was driving, and we just put on some math rock and just sat there like for the entire journey back. I'm so creatively exhausted, man. But I've got to do it again in 2 days. We're back on it. Back on my bullshit in 2 days. Maddie didn't commit arson. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs. And if I've missed any gifted subs, thank you as well.